Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back into the video, and today I'm going to show you stuff I got at Fan World and stuff that happened at Fan World. Pretty much, I went all 3 days, and I got all the videos that I did on there. I was a pain to upload that stuff because that was the first time I had done it on my new phone video camera, and the storage space is very, very expensive storage space, essentially, because what's it called, a 2-hour video panel took several hours for that to get uploaded, and I don't think it got uploaded until today in the morning, even though I was already starting the process at last night to get it up. But there was a lot of interesting stuff there. It was not nearly as popular as last year's, but definitely I thought it was run better. It was kind of too chaotic with doing the U.S. and Canada type con that they were running. So yeah. So I'm gonna go through. Now there was some people that were doing some Sailor Moon stuff, and that they gave me this for $5. This Sailor Moon bag thing or whatever with this poster. Yeah, this and this bag was $5, both of them, and I got 2 buttons as well, or whatever, 2 little moon buttons or whatever. Tuxedo mask, and I guess this is supposed to be Sailor Moon. It's supposed to be Sailor Moon and Sailor Mini Moon, which I think was kind of weird, but that was supposed to be the concept, I guess. So that's kind of what I got there, but I mainly got it because it was a good bag to hold on to all my autographs. So let's go through all my autographs that I got. So I got a bunch of different autographs. You guys already see my voice recording. Should be one more in there. So, I met, as you guys know, I met Mary Young and Robert. As a matter of fact, I got Robert, who or not Robert, I'm sorry, Roland. My bad. Roland. And like I said, Mary Long, I believe her last name was. They were really nice to me, and I got to meet them on Saturday. I also met John. Both John and Roland did they did the they directed the voice directings for the old Sailor Moon dub back in the day. He did most of Roland did most of season 1, and then of course Chris did the movies and 3 and 4, season 3 and 4. But I really got to meet Molly, which was really cool getting to meet her. I got to talk to her for a while, and I talked to Melvin. And obviously I got to meet Todd Natsu, which was the headliner of the con itself. But it was really good to get to talk to these people about some of the old stuff that they did back in the day, and it was really interesting to see what they had done to dub it compared to how things are dubbed now. They were just dubbing stuff right along, and if you guys watched the Q&A panels, especially the one on Friday the one that John had done that I recorded. I accidentally recorded it wrong. I recorded it. Uh, uh, I recorded it vertical on my phone, which by doing that, when you upload it to your computer, it will look stupid because it'll have the black border sides there, which I hate that. I hate that. I can't believe I did that. Um, I didn't even think of that, but I was able to, for the Saturday recordings, I didn't do that. But that's why they were like that. That was an accident on my part. But yeah, Mary was only there on Saturday. I did want to try to get her to do a voice of Molly, see if she could still do it, but she told me that she hadn't done it for like years, and she didn't really know how to do the voice right now. So I wasn't able to get a voice of her. I really wanted to get a voice of her doing Molly. So basically, I got this with her autographing it, and also Roland autographed Melvin's side for me. And I got also then the Natsu. This was only $10 actually for this. That was on the same day too, because his line was really packed, but I was the first person in line. I got that. I also got John's autograph. One of his prints as he was one of the grandpas for Ray's grandpa voice. I think he was the second. He may have been the first. I'm not sure. Because I know there was two of them that did that voice. And then on later in the day, because Mary Long only was there until 4 o'clock at the con on Saturday. She wasn't there Friday, and she was not there Sunday, which kind of, was like, But she was only there for the panel, and then she was there for a couple more hours after the panel was over, for the Sailor Moon panel on Saturday that they did. It was a reunion theme because last year they had done, they had gotten, Prince Zuko's voice actor, and they got May's voice actor, and they did the reunion type theme, because they're, kind of a thing in the anime. And so they did a theme this year since it was the 25, technically 21 for English, but for Japan, 25 years of Sailor Moon. The fan world decided to do like they did last year, where they did a theme with Melvin and Melvin's voice actor and Molly, since a lot of people think they're shipped together. So that was like the concept. I don't know how they're gonna do it next year, but that was the concept for it. Right before she was leaving, because she had to leave at 4, because I was talking to her for a while. Unfortunately, not many people were at her line, which really kind of actually upset me, that not many people were paying attention to a lot of the Sailor Moon people. Most of the people were only going for Todd. Like, there was a huge line for Todd's booth, autograph booth, but not many people were going to the Sailor Moon voice actors that were over there. So I was talking to her for a while after I got my autograph, since I was first in line for Todd, and I already got my autograph earlier from Molly before even the panel had started. And then, right before she was packing up, because she was packing up, she gave me this and signed it as an extra print for free, which was really nice of her. I don't even think this print was I don't remember her having this out, because I seen her pull it out, and I was like, oh. I seen her pull it out, and I was like, wow. I was like, thank you, and she signed it. it was really cool of her. Because I don't believe she was selling this particular print. Um, she had a few prints out, but I don't recall this one being out. And Roland also had given me a free print as well. So I got those. I got this. I actually decided to buy an extra autograph too of Jocko, because he's Jocko. He told me a funny story about that too. He just kind of was handed the Jocko roll, because I was like, did you when you because I asked him, was like, how are you, like, did you have to go through like an audition for, like, to do Jocko, since he was a newer Dragon Ball Z character, for Revival of F, and then of course obviously Super carried over into Super. And he just told me, no, Christopher Sabat just was like, oh, you want to be Jocko? And I was like, yeah. And that was all that he did. It was like, that was it. I was like, wow, you didn't have to even do an audition for it? I was like, no, he just asked me to do it, do what voice you think is best for him, and that was the end of it. So I thought it was kind of a funny story on how Todd got to be Jocko. He just kind of was handed it by Chris, and was like, oh yeah, Christopher Sabat was just like, yo, you want to be this guy? Like, he was like, yeah. So it was kind of cool. Kind of funny story. So these are pretty much all I got. Probably spent like, I probably spent $100, I would say, on autographs and prints alone there. Because most of the stuff I do when I go to the cons is I get the autographs. That's like autographs, voice recordings. That's what I get. I don't like buy any of, like, 9 times out of 10 I don't buy like the paintings and stuff like that are there. Unless I'm going to, and the only time I will buy a painting is if, like, it's something of the character, that of a voice actor that's there, and it's a reasonable price, and I'll like get it to get the person to sign it, the voice actor to sign it. But typically I like to just get the prints there. Now sometimes the voice actors don't even sell prints, which kind of surprises me, because I believe Ben, guy who does number 1, who I met a year ago, he didn't have any prints, and so I had to have him sign a brochure, because he didn't have any prints. So I always like to bring something for people to sign, in case they don't have prints, because Ben didn't have one. But usually they do have prints, but there's always that, possibility they don't. And then I got this because it was only $5, obviously. I figure, if I ever meet any of the other Sailor Moon people, kind of got a little bent too when I had it in my bag, which kind of sucked. But I figure if I ever meet any of the other Sailor Moon voice people, whether it be from Deke or whoever, since there's a lot of Sailor Moon voice actors now, in general, since there's the Viz dub, and now there's the Deke dub, or there's the Deke dub and the Clover dub and all that other stuff. Figure, I get this. This is kind of just an advertisement, really, poster for, like, I guess the new dub right there. Look at that dub right there. Show a couple pictures on there, Viz Media and all that stuff. Like I said, this is all the stuff I got. Like I said, it was really cool meeting these guys and talking to them, guys and girls, talking to them, and it was a really experienced con. I didn't win the cosplay contest. I won it a year ago at Fan World. What really annoyed me, though, was this year they had trophies, and last year they didn't. So I only won a certificate last year when I won the cosplay contest for skits. And this year I had the same costume on. So, like, I was going to try to be Ash, but then I was like, I'm just going to be Goku again, because, like, whatever. So I didn't win the skit this year, but I was more mad that they had trophies this year because last year they didn't have a trophy. They just gave me an award certificate. Um, when I won last year. And this year they got like these trophies, and I'm like, where was this a year ago for the cosplay contest? So yeah, these are all the stuff I got. Um, it was really cool meeting some of the old Sailor Moon people. I know a lot of people just really are more attention to the Viz dub now, but a lot of these voice actors were really great at what they did at the time, and I don't think they should be forgotten, and I'm very happy to have gotten to meet them, especially Molly. Molly was, or Mary Young, who's Molly. I still wish she could have done the voice, though. I really wish she could have done the voice, but I was really happy to talk to her about, like, different things about voice acting, and you know, Sailor Moon and stuff, like what they did, you know, how they did it and stuff. But yeah, again, this is gonna go in my obviously autograph voice cast, voice acting box that I have of my many autographs now that I have. But yeah, that's about it. Really good experience at Fan World. Wasn't too, like I said, wasn't too crazy. Like last year, this is only second year con. Last year was their first year ever doing it. Not as like busy as it was a year ago, but it was still a good con. It was still good to go out there. They didn't have as many voice actors as they had the previous year, I don't think. It could be because they didn't do the Canada US thing, because a lot of the voice actors, there were some voice actors that, like the people, for example, that were in Canada, voice actors were just over there, and then they had some people in the US, like, but they had overall more voice actors, I thought, in the in last year than they did this year. I mean, they had Vic last year, they had Chuck, they had you know, the Avatar cast, or not all, you know, they had Tasso Basso, and I don't know how to say her name, Krickeror, I believe, or something. She's the one who played May. Person who played May and person who played Zuko. They were there. Can't remember their names right now. How to say them. They were there. Chuck, Vic. We're all, you know. I thought, but I thought, you know, it was still good, and I got to meet, you know, some good voice actors, and I hope you guys, if you haven't watched the Q&A panel, you watch it, and you know, there's a lot of good information in the videos. Todd reveals that there will in fact be a final season of Fairy Tail, which, you know, that kind of really excited the room when he did his Q&A panel. It really excited a lot of people because that hadn't been revealed yet, that he was going to do that there was a confirmed final season of Fairy Tail. You know, especially since the movie's like not too far away now, you know, that's something that was really cool that he announced. There was a lot of good stuff that Todd talked about, but also I would recommend checking out the Sailor Moon panel there on my channel. It took me a long time to upload that, by the way. I started uploading that when I got home at like 9 o'clock, around 9 o'clock, and it didn't get up on YouTube until like 7 a.m. the next day, and I was like uploading it while I was in bed sleeping, and when I got up, it was like about a couple minutes away of being uploaded, and then I started typing in the information and stuff. But Yeah, that was a long. It took a long time. Same with even the Todd one, but I think the Todd one Q&A panel wasn't going up as like it wasn't going up because that one was taking up so much time because that one was the one I was uploading first. So that could be why that one took a long time. But they took up a lot of gigabyte storage. I had to convert it to MP4 because the file was so like big for my cell phone. Cell phone was like 10 gigabytes because my phone for iPhone has it as a QuickTime. QuickTime had it like a 10.9 gigabyte storage. And then when I put it in an MP4, it was the same video quality in HD, but it was like 1.6 gigabytes, which is a lot less. Uh, so, yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, they had a lot of good stuff. They had an in-character cosplay contest. They had a bunch of different the regular cosplay contests, but mostly the voice actors. That's mostly what I was going there for. I can't speak really on all the other events because most of the other events I didn't go to. I was mostly like tuned to the voice acting stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and like I said, check out the Q&A stuff, all that good stuff. The Natsu voice recording is up on my channel already. I put up stuff really quick. As quickly as I could because it was a 3-day. I went all 3 days this year. I only went 2 days last year. I only went Saturday and Sunday last year. I didn't go Friday. This year I went all 3 days. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And that's about it, guys. Comment, rate. If you like this video and my other videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.